Today I'm going to talk to you guys about your tax refund and the delays. So I filed my own taxes and this is the first time that I had to deal with a severe delay. And I documented my entire process. What key components I want to cover is when you go to the IRS search tool to check on your refund, what are the differences mainly between still being processed to being processed, when you started filing your taxes and it got accepted, and how long it'll take to get your refund. So those are the things that I'm going to be covering in this video today. So let's get started and let me help you understand it better. When you file your taxes in the beginning of January, I went ahead and filed my taxes towards the end of January and it got accepted the 1st of February. Usually it takes anywhere between 21 days and up in order to receive your refund. As of the last couple of years, they have been overwhelmed by a bunch of tax refunds having to be sent out and taxes to be checked to make sure that there wasn't any fraudulent behavior going on. A new thing that they did do was give people a stimulus check, and that has caused a lot of issues with people filing their taxes. And I know that you guys out there probably have clicked this video because you were wondering, where is my refund? So I'm going to explain that, and I'm going to help you understand the time frame that has occurred for me, and I hope that it'll help you understand when you will get your tax refund back. So I filed my taxes January the 30th. My taxes got accepted on the 1st of February. So it was starting the processing on the 1st of February, and I was under the impression that it would only take 21 days from the 1st of February to get my tax refund. This year is a little bit different as far as how they are checking and auditing everyone's taxes. And basically what is going on is they are looking at the people that have got the stimulus and see if they calculated that correctly. So from what I understand, the letter that the IRS sends, sometimes there is some errors on it. So what you want to do is just go based on how much money you have received, add that up by each month, the 6 months that we did receive it, and then put that total in the correct box. After about a month and a half had gone by, which was a total of 45 days, I got a little concerned because my taxes kept saying that they were still being processed. And I didn't understand why I wasn't getting into the approval stage. So I thought that maybe I did something wrong. So I did some research online and I found out that they do what's called a idverify. So I was really concerned if I was getting audited or I did my taxes incorrectly. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know if this idverify was legitimate. So after doing a lot of research online, I realized that it is legitimate. All you have to do is go on to the IRS website for the idverify and verify who you are. So all you really have to do is go on there, and if you don't have an account with the IRS website, then you just need to make one with your email address, follow the steps, and fill out the information. I had a hard time with my existing account, so I had to make a new email address in order to fix it. It was not accepting it. So you'll just basically take a picture of your identification with your picture on it and your current address, and then you'll answer a few questions that are personally tailored for you to verify, and only something that you would know the answers to. Once that is completed, you will get a prompt that says you will get your tax refund in 9 weeks. I know that sounds like a long time. It normally doesn't take 9 weeks. Based on the research that I have done, it actually only takes 2 full weeks. So the day I got the letter and verified myself was March 11th. I checked this morning, which is approximately 2 weeks and 1 day since I have verified myself. So I verified myself on March 11th, and that is when I received the letter, and I went ahead and put my information in, and it said that it would take 9 weeks for my refund to be received. It doesn't take usually 9 weeks. I've seen it take on average about 2 weeks. So after March 11th, when I verified myself, 2 days later, the IRS tool for the refund search showed that it was going from still being processed to being processed. So now I was in the being processed stage. And basically what that means when you're in the being processed stage and no longer in the still being processed, what that means is that the clock starts at that moment for the 21 days for you to get your tax refund. Approximately 2 weeks after March 11th, I finally received the bar. And the bar basically has different statuses where it's being processed, your refund's been approved, and your refund has been sent. So when I checked today, 2 weeks after I had verified myself, it said that my taxes had been approved and that I should receive my refund the end of March, and that if I haven't received my refund by April 4th, to let them know. So basically, starting from the 30th of January, and 45 days after that, I received the idverify. I verified myself, and 2 days after that, it went from still being processed to being processed. And then 2 weeks after March 11th, I finally get the bar that says that I have been approved for my refund and that I should be receiving it on the 30th of March. So that basically took me 2 entire months from beginning to end getting my refund check, where normally it took about 21 days. I want everyone to know that I'm hoping that this helps someone out there. And if you guys had any other questions, just leave me a comment down below and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped. And yeah, so if you guys have any other questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below and I'll try to get back to them as soon as I can. I'll see you guys next time. Good luck and happy tax refund.